Complex material engagement workshops. Group analysis. A complex text can be assigned for learners in a group and then could be discussed, focusing on dissecting the structure, vocabulary, and arguments presented. This collaborative approach helps demystifying challenging materials. Note taking and summarization. Learners can make use of a dense academic article or a technical report to apply advanced note taking and summarization strategies, reinforcing techniques for engaging with and understanding complex texts. Reflective journaling. Learners should keep a journal about their progress with advanced reading techniques, noting any strategies that significantly impacted their reading efficiency and comprehension. Through these activities, learners will be developing a toolkit for advanced reading strategies, enabling them to tackle a wide array of texts more efficiently and effectively, thus opening up new horizons for personal and professional growth through reading. The next subtopic is technology and reading objective. This topic addresses the evolving landscape of reading in the digital age, focusing on the impact of technology on reading skills and strategies for effectively engaging with online content. It aims to equip learners with the tools needed to navigate digital texts efficiently and to critically evaluate the reliability and credibility of web sources. Print versus digital reading. There are certain key differences between reading print and digital text, including aspects of navigation, eye strain, and distraction levels, and reading comprehension. Therefore, one should adapt certain reading strategies. Traditional reading strategies can be adapted for digital context and the additional skills needed for effective digital reading. Navigating online information. This includes using advanced search operators, evaluating search results, and navigating through hyperlinks. Digital literacy. This emphasizes the ability to use digital technology, communication tools, and networks to access, manage, integrate, evaluate, and create information. Critical evaluation of web sources. Credibility and reliability is very important. The present criteria for evaluating the credibility of online sources such as authorship, publication date, references, and sites domain should be studied properly. Bias and perspectives. Learners should develop the habit of identifying the biases and perspectives in digital content, considering the purpose and target audience of the information. One should practice exercises to evaluate web sources. This includes a mix of scholarly articles, news sites, and opinion blogs. Learners can evaluate these lists of website, blogs, and forums based on the criteria discussed. While evaluating this, learners can create a checklist for evaluating digital resources and they can refer to when searching online. Synthesizing online information. Learners could work on a research project where they must use online sources to investigate a topic, synthesize the information, and present their findings. This emphasizes the importance of using credible sources and providing a balanced view. Peer review. A peer review process where learners evaluate each other's research projects, focusing on use of resources, application of digital reading strategies, and the effectiveness of information synthesis. Navigating hyperlinks and digital texts. Interactive scavenger hunt activity. In this activity, one can design an online scavenger hunt that requires learners to use search techniques and hyperlink navigation to find information. This activity helps reinforce digital navigation skills in a fun and engaging way. Discussion on digital reading experiences. Learners can be part of a forum discussion where they share their experience with digital reading, including any challenges they faced and strategies they found helpful. Critical evaluation role playing. A debate can be organized where learners take sides on the advantages and disadvantages of digital versus print reading. This activity encourages critical thinking about the impact of technology on reading skills and preferences. Based on the information mentioned, learners can reflect upon their experiences and consider how their reading habits might change in the light of digital reading strategies and critical evaluation skills they have learned. Learners should set goals for integrating these strategies into their daily reading practices, whether for academic purposes, professional development, or personal interest. Through this, learners will have a nuanced understanding of the complexities of reading in the digital age, equipped with the skills to effectively navigate and critically evaluate online information, enhancing their overall digital literacy. Let us proceed towards the next subtopic, fostering a lifelong reading habit. This module is dedicated to inspiring learners to cultivate a sustained reading habit that contributes to their personal and professional growth. It focuses on practical strategies for selecting reading materials that align with individual interests and goals, setting achievable reading objectives, and integrating reading seamlessly into daily life. It's important to read regularly. There are numerous benefits of regular reading, including improved cognition function, expanded knowledge base, stress reduction, and enhanced empathy. One can also read for pleasure and professional development. Value of reading is not only for personal enjoyment but also as a tool for professional development and lifelong learning. One should be very cautious while selecting reading materials. They should identify books or materials based on their interests. Identifying personal and professional interest-related books will help selective reading materials that will be engaging and beneficial. Diverse genres and formats. Exploration of wide range of genres and formats, including fiction, non-fiction, professional journals, blogs, and more, will help to diversify reading experiences and exposure to different perspectives. Learners can also set their reading goals through SMART technique, where SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound reading goals that are tailored to their lifestyles and interests. Learners will also learn how to balance their ambition with realism. One should set realistic goals that challenge the reader without causing overwhelm or discouragement. Many times learners will be over ambitious, and since they are unable to meet that particular goal, they will give up that particular goal. Instead of that, the goal should be followed as per the SMART technique mentioned here. One should incorporate reading in everyday life. Every learner or any common people for that reason should dedicate certain time, be it before bed or during morning commute, for reading. Especially whenever you're traveling or whenever you are idle, at that time you can have a book and go through it, or even you can scroll through the online materials. Learners should make reading a habit by linking it with existing habits, setting reminders, and creating a comfortable reading environment. Learners can also focus on a personalized reading plan. This plan should include the reading goals, a list of materials they intend to read in the coming months, and a schedule that outlines when they will read. They can even share their reading plan to their peers or to their classmates to receive feedback and suggestions from peers and instructors. Sharing reading lists and recommendations. Learners can be a part of a platform or a forum where each of the participants share their reading lists and recommendations based on their favorite books, articles, and other sources. This leads to knowledge sharing, especially that of relevant information. This can also be organized by genre, topic, or intended benefit. For example, whether it is for professional development or for relaxation or learning a new skill. Learners can be part of book club initiatives focused on specific themes or interests to encourage discussion and deeper engagement with reading materials. Nowadays, various online platforms have come where you can rent a book, and after reading it you can return. And especially in Bengaluru premises of Kaban Park and Lal Bagh, they have physical book clubs, or even these book club members meet once in a weekend and then exchange their opinions or exchange their experiences related to their book reading. And nowadays a new concept has come where a person himself or herself is considered as a book. Okay, they will tell a story. Okay, instead of keeping a book in your hand, you go and sit in front of a person and you ask him or her stories. So to such an extent, book reading clubs have evolved.